Okay, sit down because Bollywood did not disappoint this week. We've got a reality show catfight that spilled onto Instagram, a director publicly apologizing after backlash, two of the biggest trailers of the year breaking timelines, and a rumor that's already got the whole internet doing math in the comments. Grab your chai, get comfortable because this is Spill the Tea Bollywood edition, and we've got a lot to get through. Let's go. So first up, Lock Up Season 2 is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is cause absolute chaos. If you haven't been following, inside the house, Shilpa Shinde made some pretty personal comments about actress Shivangi Joshi while talking to co-contestant Shreya Kulra. And listen, reality shows always have tension, that's the whole business model, but this one hit different because it got personal fast, and the internet did not let it slide. Here's the plot twist though. Dheeraj Duber's wife, Vinny Arora, who is not even in the house, stepped in from the outside to publicly call out Shilpa and Shreya for dragging Shivangi's personal life into a game. Which honestly, respect. Because when you're not a contestant and you still choose to speak up for someone, that's a whole different level of loyalty. Fans have picked sides hard on this one. Half the internet is saying it's just how the game is played, drama is the point, contestants sign up for this. The other half is saying producers need to step in because there's a difference between game strategy and just being cruel. So genuinely, where do you land on this one? Is this fair game or did it cross a line? I want to know. Drop it in the comments because I read every single one. Moving on to tea number 2, and this one is honestly kind of rare for this industry. An actual, real, on-the-record apology. Director Buchi Babu Sana had to publicly say sorry after backlash over how Janhavi Kapoor's role was portrayed in his rural sports drama Peddi, which stars Ram Charan in the lead. Now, apologies in Bollywood are basically a unicorn sighting. Usually it's weeks of silence, a vague statement from a PR team, maybe a lawyer's letter if things get spicy. So when a director actually comes out and owns it publicly, people notice. And this didn't just stay a one-day story either. It sparked a much bigger conversation online about how women get written into big commercial action films in general. Is she a character or is she just there to look good next to the hero? That's the question everyone's asking right now. And honestly, it's wild that we're still having this conversation in 2026. But here we are. Okay, now for the part you actually came for. Trailer season is in full swing and the industry is stacked right now. Like genuinely stacked. Border 2 dropped its cast lineup and it is an absolute ensemble flex. We're talking Sunny Deol, Varun Dhawan, Diljit Dosanjh, Ahan Shetty, all sharing screen time. That is not a cast list, that is a full-blown event. People are already debating who's going to steal the show, and honestly with a lineup like that debate alone could carry a whole video. Meanwhile, Alia Bhatt and Sharvari's action film Alpha has completely taken over timelines. Every trailer drop, every poster, every 30-second teaser is getting frame-by-frame breakdowns online. People are studying camera angles like it's a college course. And on top of that, Rani Mukherjee is stepping back into cop mode for Mardaani 3, which if you've seen the earlier films, you know that franchise does not play around. So genuinely, out of all of these, which one are you most hyped for? Border 2's ensemble chaos, Alpha's girl power action, or Mardaani 3 going back to what made the original so good? Let me know, I'm actually curious what this audience picks. Alright, before we wrap, a few rapid-fire pieces of tea that you need to know about. First, Mirzapur is officially getting a movie. Yes, that Mirzapur. The one that basically built an entire fanbase on quotable dialogue and chaos. The internet has not calmed down since the news dropped, and honestly, neither have I. Second, South and Bollywood crossover energy is at an all-time high right now. Everyone in the industry seems to be talking about who's lined up for the next big pan-India project, and the guessing game online has gotten genuinely funny to watch. And third, even though we're only in August, award season buzz has already started quietly building, which honestly tells you everything about how stacked this year's release slate has been. And that is this week's tea, fully poured. So tell me, out of everything we covered today, which story had you the most shook? Was it the lock-up drama, the Peddi apology, or the trailer wars? Comment below. I promise I actually read them, and I will probably reply to a bunch of you. If you want your weekly